Alrighty, greetings everyone. Gonna go ahead and start. So we're doing an unboxing of Universal Yums from Italy. Yeah, I haven't been around too often because I've been busy with work and sick, shoulders, so on and so forth. So, yeah, but little surprise. Oh, I got ears. Oh, yeah. It's been cold here recently, so thankfully no snow or anything. So let's have a look at our yums from Italy. I should have said ciao. I said it in my little text bubble thing, but yeah, so ciao. You can use that for hello and goodbye. So, alright, so we're going to Italy. Yeah, I have the Vespa there too, so I've always wanted a Vespa, but never got one. So, everybody knows Italy. The country looks like a boot. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera. I hadn't done this in a while. So, I've always wanted to go to Italy. I've never been, but I used to have a pen pal in Italy, but we haven't spoken in a couple of years. They lived in the north. Can't remember where. But anyway, so we have our first one is Florence. Up here to the north. And it says, Italy's full of amazing art from across history, but the Colossus statue in Florence is one of the most unique. It contains a bunch of secret rooms. The most exciting part is the fireplace located in the head, which once caused smokes to come out of the nostrils. And interesting to see. So their next one is Chieti Province. This blue one right here. Where exactly it's pointing to, but so it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 7:27 here. And that goes double for this eastern city. Don't forget to bring a glass because you'll find there's a fountain that flows with red wine instead of water. Okay, that sounds awesome. I don't know. I drink wine occasionally, but I'm not a... I don't know. Some red wine sometimes. They usually cook with red wine more than I drink it. But anyway, the best part, it's open 24 hours a day and is completely free to use. So salute! So our next one is Rome. Everyone knows Rome. You know, all roads lead to Rome. And it's really true. If you look at maps, all the roads lead to Rome. So visit Italy's capital to witness some of the most famous art in the world, including Michelangelo's famous frescoes at Sistine Chapel. I want to see those. I've never seen them. It took 4 years for him to complete a project in 1541, and it took 10 years for it to be cleaned and restored in 1989. He actually painted it all on his back. They had scaffolding brought in to suspend him over where he was painting. And supposedly he put himself in his work. I believe he is the flayed skin. That's his self-portrait in the Sistine Chapel, I believe. I don't remember exactly. Alrighty, our next one is Matera. Right here. Hello! I'm probably gonna say your name completely wrong. Demarian, I'm so sorry, I'm horrible with names. But I can usually pronounce these names pretty well, so anyway, hello and welcome. So, over here, Materia. Surprisingly, this city was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its ancient houses carved from stone, and not because it's where your box's delicious amarettini cookies are made. They do with almonds, I believe. I'm not sure. Ooh, this one's going to be fun. This orange one right here, it's Attiviano. Probably wrong, but I don't know. This place is sure to blow your mind. In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, covering the city below Pompeii with rock and ash. You can see these ruins today, but be careful. The volcano is still active and erupted as recently as 1944. That fact leaves us shaken up. Oh, Aspen. Okay. Oh, hello. I know some people have alts, but welcome. I do want to go to Pompeii. I've always wanted to go. Maybe one day. I know Mount Vesuvius is still active, but you also have Mount Etna in Naples, which isn't super far. And then lastly, we have Sicily. There he goes. Down here. Hungry for some authentic Italian pizza? This island is known for its thick-crusted variant, which is made of focaccia bread. If you don't have time to fly out, you can always snack on equally delicious pizza rings in the box instead. So, we are going to start snacking. Oh, excuse me, my nose has been running. It's been super cold. So, as I said before, ciao and buongiorno. From Italy, pizza, linguine, and tiramisu. I love tiramisu. It's my favorite dessert. There's a reason Italian food is famous for all over the world, and this month we're exploring not just the classics, but Italy's hidden gems as well. So get ready to drift through the canals of both modern and ancient history as we see and taste everything from the streets of Rome to the shores of Italy. Buon appetito! As they say, le manger. I think, mangi. Say it in French, but not Italian. I did try to learn Italian since I had a pen pal in Italy, but it's kind of hard. Harder than French. So anyway, so right now in Italy, the holidays are right around the corner, and since 96% of all Italians are baptized Catholic, Christmas is a pretty big deal. One of the most popular ways to gear up for the season is visiting the Oberdraburg Christmas Market in Signa, and there you'll find festivities in full swing. So some of the landmarks in Italy everybody knows. So we have right here, we have the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and then we have the canals in Venice, and we have a statue of David down there, and he's in Florence up in the north. So before we start eating, I usually like to go over the recipes and little fun doodads. So, Italy is known for pasta and pizza, but their national dish, ragu alla bolognese, I can't say it, bolognese, I say it wrong all the time. It's basically meat sauce. I love pasta so much. My favorite food. Between pasta and rice, you know, could be set for life. So Italy is also known for Mr. Da Vinci and coffee. So they put some stuff in there about that too. So we're gonna read them. You know, Da Vinci created the first helicopter, Mona Lisa, and a bunch of other cool things. So number one, you can kind of see it right there. That was his concept for an armored tank. Cool, actually. You can't come up with stuff. Number two, looks like some Cthulhu looking whatever. And that was his concept for a scuba suit. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We have three. Everybody should know that one. That one's pretty easy. It's an aerial screw, or precursor for a helicopter. And I think he actually built that one, but I haven't, yeah, not off the top of my head. So we have this one down here. Got some wheels and the turtle looking shell thing. And it was a self-propelled car. It says this was part of Da Vinci's design for the armored tank, but on its own, it was actually one of the first automobile designs. Pretty cool. I have this one, but it's really hard to see. Gotta see it right there. Number 5. Water shoes. Pretty cool. Don't look like it's on water, but yeah, it's neat, nifty. And then number 6, we have, where are you? There it is. Kind of looks like a bellows. Could be what it is, actually. Well, technically, I guess. It's a continuous organ. What a pretty much thing is, it's a bellows. It just blows air constantly. That's pretty cool. But did you know, you can see it right here, number 5. This writing, Da Vinci actually wrote using a mirror to do backwards script, so people could not copy his work. Bet you didn't know that. Thought it was cool. I've tried to do mirror writing. It's not easy for me, but I guess if he's done it so long, he could do it. So as I said, Italy is known for coffee. Coffee. I should have made some coffee, but I didn't. Most of what we call when you go to order at a coffee house comes from the Italian words for coffee. So, you know, latte, cappuccino, espresso. It comes from the Italian words. So, cafe, which is just all espresso. You may think you're getting a standard coffee by the name alone, but you order a cafe in Italy and you get is a shot of espresso. And if you're feeling extra fancy, you can order it as a cafe corretto, and they'll add a shot of liquor. Woo woo! So cappuccino. What makes a latte is the added milk, and it's usually foamed milk. But cappuccino has both steamed and foamed milk, along with your cafe, which is your espresso. Next one is cafe a la ginseng, which, maybe, I don't know, I guess I'd try it. It says you won't find any chai lattes in Italy, but here's a coffee equivalent. Okay, so the ginseng, I get it. So, an addition of ginseng and creates a delicious nutty flavor with a natural sweetness. And unlike cappuccinos, you can drink these all day long. I'm not big on cappuccinos. I prefer lattes or just straight, just straight coffee with milk. If you ever heard of Americano, it's basically a cafe with water. It's just a watered down espresso. Yeah, I actually worked in a cafe for a little while. I had fun. I like steaming the milk, even though it's really loud. So our next one is a shakerato, which I probably said it wrong, but it's pretty much an espresso shot with ice shaken in a shaker. Which, I guess that'd be like iced coffee. So, there's nothing like an iced coffee on a hot summer day. So true, so true. But Italy, it's all about a shakerato. It's just fill up the cocktail shaker with ice and shot of espresso and shake it all up. The coffee naturally foams up and does great with flaky pastry. That's how you can tell good coffee from bad coffee, too. If it's been sitting too long, if it foams when you pour boiling water on it, good. If it doesn't, it might be a little stale. And then our last one, cafe di orzo. If you heard orzo, you probably think it's pasta, but no pasta in this. Did all that caffeine leave you jittery? Try winding down with a cafe di orzo. While not coffee in the true sense, this drink tastes very similar and is made from caffeine-free barley. It is both a favorite for children and adults. So it's just ground barley and milk. Okay. Sounds interesting. I'd try it at least. So let's start the snapping. So our first one is this one. We have amarettini almond cookies. I thought it was almond. So I like the packaging. It's simple. Alright, it says, ready for the world's tastiest love story? The tale behind these classic cookies dates back to 1719 in Sarno, I guess, when a young couple overheard that the cardinal from Milan was visiting their church. Wanting to prepare him a treat, they improvised a cookie recipe using just apricot kernels, sugar, and egg whites that they had on hand. The cardinal loved the cardinal. Why I keep calling him a colonel? I don't know. Sorry. The cardinal loved them so much that he blessed the couple to have long and a happy union. Not only did they stay happily hitched, but the cookies went on to become an Italian icon. Cool, actually. So, are you feeling love? Better yet, are you tasting it? We're gonna taste it. And it's also free of artificial colorings and preservatives. So, if you're trying to eat clean, this might be for you. Alright, I'm gonna leave those there. Probably gonna need them. Oh, they're so baby. See, they're baby. They are crispy. They're good though. To be honest though, kind of reminds me of eating like dry cereal. Nothing wrong with that. You know, if you like doing that. Really almondy though. Like I didn't skimp on the almond flavor. These are good. I like those a lot. Got crunchy though. Alrighty, our next one. Pizza! So these are pizza flavored corn rings based on an original Italian recipe. Okay. If you've been to New York or Chicago, I think that means you know pizza, move aside. Because we're about to try the original version. We're not talking about some ancient Italian recipe. Pizza's only about 300 years old. I bet you didn't know that. I didn't. I know it used to be considered a peasant's meal, but it's not anymore. Well, I guess everybody kind of eats it now. It was in the 18th century Naples that locals first used tomatoes, mozzarella, basil, and olive oil to craft the modern pizza that we know and love. Even in that short time, pizza has transcended borders, making it its way to hearts and to our hearts and stomach. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I do like pizza. I don't eat it as much as I used to, but ooh, it smells good. It smells really tomatoey. Got little rings. I'll be darned. It tastes like you just scooped up some cheese and tomato sauce. It's good too. You like pizza? We can get you some of these. I'm not kidding. That is delicious. It tastes, I mean, yeah, it's pizza, but it really tastes like pizza. Not like fake pizza, like pizza pizza. So we have another bag of Amica, I guess. So cute too, look how small. And I like the red color. It's kind of got stripes where it's a lighter and darker red, but I like it. It's classic. Classic's good. So these are paprika, if you didn't notice, paprika. Potato chips, zesty chips from, from one of Italy's top brands. He said, one of the favorite things about trying snacks from around the world is getting to taste so many unique flavors of potato chips. So true. I think the last time we had fried eggs with sea salt. I've had a few interesting flavors from some of my Japanese subscription boxes, like salt and seaweed, which is delicious, by the way. Cheese and stuff, all sorts of different flavors, but you can explore a lot through a culture through its food, and a lot of about the culture through their potato chips. So one of our favorite things about trying snacks, oh, I already read that, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look down at this and read, it's not always working, and I haven't done this in a while either, so. Once we tried the paprika variety, I cook with paprika fairly often. We absolutely had to share them with you for two reasons. One, they're from Italy's most popular potato chip brands, so you know you're getting the best here. And two, we simply never tasted a chip seasoned this way before. They're crunchy, salty, and just a bit of zest at the end. So delicious. Okay, I'm kind of excited now. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if any of y'all have ever had Zapp's brand chips. They're from New Orleans. They're kind of a local thing for us. But they have one, it's called Voodoo, and it's kind of a sweet and salty. But it smells like what the Voodoo Zapp's chips taste like, or smell like. It tastes exactly the same too. But not exactly, because theirs is like has a little sweet finish, and this one, as I said, it's kind of zesty. But I mean, it's not a bad paprika taste. It's pretty good. These are really good potato chips, and they're not super. They're like kettle, They're like a kettle chip, but they're thin, and they're not super crunchy. I will tell you though, every time I go visit my mom on the coast, I always have to get a glass bottle of Barks root beer and a bag of Zapp's their dill pickle. I can't remember what it's called. They always have interesting names. Like they have a crawfish flavored one called craw taters, and they have the voodoo one. The jalapeno is just jalapeno, but it's delicious. I have a French onion or some kind of onion. It's Bourbon Street onion. Anyway, love those chips so much. But that's what I do when I go visit my mom or get a po' boy. I know some people call them submarine sandwiches or what have you, but I call them po' boy. All right. So as I said before, I love tiramisu. So here we have our chocolate tiramisu cream cake. I like the packaging from Italy products. It's just so nice. I like packaging. I'm a weirdo. Anyway, flavors that are a match made in heaven. I cannot talk. Oh my gosh. If you've never tried tiramisu before, and you should, unless you don't like coffee, then don't worry about it. Des doesn't like coffee, so he don't like tiramisu. I do, so I like tiramisu. But if you do like coffee and you never tried tiramisu, just please do. You'll love it. It says you're in for a big treat. The name literally translates to carry me up. I did not know that. And we can only assume the sentence ends with to heaven. Because after one bite of the, after one bite, that's exactly where you'll be. While traditional tiramisu gets a dusting of cocoa powder, this yum gives the treat a total chocolate makeover. Instead of ladyfingers sandwiching the luscious mascarpone cream, you got a light and fluffy, I cannot. I really am, I'm so sorry. A light and fluffy chocolate cake smothered it all in another layer of decadent chocolate. We're definitely having. Oh, it sounds like a lot of chocolate, but you know what? I love chocolate, so oh my goodness, it's chocolate. Look at that. Oh, I'm kind of excited now. Oh, I can smell the cream and the coffee, and oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, I have my mouth full. Oh my gosh. That is so good. I'm not kidding, that is so good. I'm not gonna cry, but I'm damn near close. You know, I'm just gonna finish this off because that is delicious. I said I love tiramisu. They're delicious though. Sorry, Zen. I said hello. My mouth was full earlier. Chocolate too. So. You ever have a snack or food that makes you have a happy dance? Like, that's a happy dance food. You know, ask Des, that happy dance. When I eat stuff that's delicious. That is so tasty. I guess, I don't know, I really love that. I really do. Alrighty. Maybe I'll have something else that lives up to the deliciousness of what I just ate, but we'll see. So we have right here. As you can see, there are nuts and chocolate nuts. Why not? So this is a hazelnut milk chocolate bar. Woo woo! Me and Dad love Nutella. We eat it on toast, waffles, pancakes. So this is exciting for me. Oh, I like it on here. So it says Novi. That's the brand. But it also says chocolate passion since 1903. So they should know their stuff. It says made with a real Italian hazelnuts. which are delicious. Hazelnuts are good no matter where you grow them, but there's no denying that they're extra amazing in the Piedmont region of northern Italy. These native hazelnuts are prized for their excellence. They're smaller, sweeter, and nuttier than those grown in Turkey or the United States. Test the difference yourself, and you'll find these rich hazelnuts are the perfect match for even richer chocolate. The only thing we can complain about is that we wish we had some more. That makes me upset. Oh, yes. There are whole hazelnuts in here. They ain't pieces. I'm excited. I feel chocolate, too. It melted almost immediately, just touching a little bit. Ooh. I kind of wish I did have some coffee. That is delicious as well. I have to say, they spoiled me with this box. That is really, really good. I'm gonna do skip ahead a little bit and do the next chocolate bar, which is Novi also. And this one is salted caramel milk chocolate. I'm sorry, guys, I'm just having issues today, but at least I came to stream with you. So this is made with buttery caramel and cookie bits. Oh, I'm excited. It says, walk into any North American supermarket and you're bound to see tons of Hershey bars. That's checkout. Nothing against Hershey bars. Hershey bars are delicious. My favorite candy bar besides, what is it recently? I used to really love Zero bars, but recently it's between Snickers peanut butter, regular Hershey's, and the Kinder Bueno bars. So, but it says, walk into an Italian supermarket, however, and it's all about Novi, which that's the brand I said earlier. So, like I said, it said chocolate passion since 1903. They gotta know their stuff. But don't let easy accessibility fool you. It's popular for a reason. Snap off a piece of this decadent milk chocolate, and you'll understand why. Creamy, crunchy, and gooey all at the same time. Can't freaking talk to save my life. I also find this cool, on their chocolate bar they have stamped a compass. That's kind of cool. Oh. That is really, really good. I'm gonna leave that out, baby. Those are really good chocolate bars. Really, really good. I didn't notice. I kind of looked upset, but I wasn't. I promise you I'm not. So our next one is Big Fruit. A big bag, too. And hefty. So, Italian fruit jellies. The fan favorite Yum returns. Apparently this has been in a Universal Yum box for Italy before, and people really liked it. So, it said you may have had the jelly candies before, but you likely never had Italian jellies. It's just, it's a fruit gel pretty much, but and it says so. It's a jelly. It says, made with real Italian fruit juices, these sugar-encrusted jellies are supremely soft, delicate, and oh so fruity. If you ever had anything like a Turkish delight, that's similar to a fruit jelly. Just without the powdered sugar. It's no wonder they fly off the shelves in Italy. We sent you an assortment of raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, and gooseberry. I had a gooseberry. It's a sour grape-like berry. If you wanted to know, which make these yums perfect for sharing. Or you could always keep these bite-sized delights on your own as a juicy secret. That must be the gooseberry right there. I said it looks like a grape. That's kind of gripey. Let's see what we get. I think that's blueberry. And I think that's gooseberry. They're kind of packaged, like all of them are like that in the packaging. They got little wings. That's cool. Oh, that's a fruit jelly. It's not, I don't know, kind of like a gumdrop. Oh, I see why they're so popular. That is good. I don't like this too. You probably can barely see it. Down at the bottom it says it's a flavor, and it's mirtillo. In French, blueberries are myrtilles, but they're both Romance languages based off Latin, so I could see why that they're called similar things. There's a blueberry. Guys, if I could share this stuff with you through the screen, I would in a heartbeat. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to try the other flavors now. So we had gooseberry already, and okay, there's a pink one. I guess the strawberry and the raspberry are both gonna be pink. What are you? You got strawberries? Yeah, so you're strawberry. And you are raspberry. Raspberry is lampone. If I'm saying these wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just trying my best. Smells awesome. It smells like raspberry. The snozberries taste like snozberries. That is delicious. This one's strawberry. Frangelina di Bosco. Sounds a name. A pretty name for a strawberry. I like this pink too. It's a pretty pink. Not really raspberry pink. Okay. If you by chance go to an international section of a grocery store or order online, or even go to Universal Yum site, you can order some of these snacks without actually getting the box. Please try these. Please. They are delicious. You'll love them. I know you will. You'll love them. So, we're gonna try our next snack. So it's a small snack. They put in these little baggies so they don't get lost. Let's see here. Oh, it's kind of puffy. Oh, we have... I'm kind of scared of this a little bit. This is what we have. You see on there, salty and crunchy popcorn. So this is a milk chocolate popcorn bite. Salty popcorn cream and a chocolate shell. Me and popcorn flavored things usually don't get along too well, but I'm gonna give it a try. They say laughter is the best medicine, but we think chocolate does an even better job. Really true. Just ask the folks over at Serini. They originally started out as a small pharmacy in Castellone back in 1915, but when the locals went crazy for their rhubarb flavored medicine, they shifted gears. From there, they started making candies, jams, and eventually these amazing chocolate balls filled with salty popcorn. A yum a day keeps the doctor away, right? It says, please consult your doctor before eating chocolate every day for the rest of your life. How funny. Ooh. I got it. It's chocolate. Okay, let's go. Hmm. I don't taste popcorn. I get the salt, but not popcorn. That was not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. You get kind of an aftertaste of popcorn. You know, kind of like after you eat a big handful, like you do at the movie theater. They're just not bad. I'm tasting popcorn now, but I didn't taste the popcorn before. That's interesting. That really is. That's super interesting. Look at that. I went in with a bad attitude and I'm completely changed. I kind of like that. I wouldn't eat a whole bunch of them all at once, but you know, just a sweet snack after dinner, maybe. That's pretty cool. So we have some more fruit chews, but these aren't jellies. These are like taffy. I think I have, I'm guessing it's an orange, is what it looks like on there. So, Italian fruit chews. The best fruity flavors of Italy. Next stop, Palermo, Sicily. For the Mercato di Bala. Is one of the biggest markets in the country. Think farmer market meets flea market, sprinkled with the street fair. Well, sprinkled with a bit of street fair. Sounds fun, actually. I like going to stuff like that. It says there you'll find every kind of food you can imagine, especially local grown fruits. Some of them you can some of them you can even have eaten as part of these super tasty, extra chewy, extremely fruity candies. One bite, you'll be transported to Sicily. I love Sicilian lemon. It's one of my favorites. But as you guys know, I like citrus a lot, so. I just like taking a bite of a freaking orange. I kid you not. They're not super hard either. Not like some of our fruit candies here. Well, this box has not let me down. Everything so far has been super, super tasty. And they got like 4 different flavors on there. You can see on there, so I'm gonna enjoy eating those later. It was really, really good. I wish I could share some of this stuff with you guys. So our next one, a big old bag too, it's hefty, is garlic and parsley bruschetta bites. I love bruschetta. It's a taste. I just love it. Speaking of which, we went Thanksgiving shopping today, and we bought a big tomato. Oh, a big tomato. I would go get it, but I'm kind of blocked. But we're gonna make tomato sandwiches, and it's going to be delicious. Y'all started Thanksgiving shopping. It wasn't as bad. We went a little early because I worked the rest of the week. I'm off for Thanksgiving, of course. But sadly, it's just gonna be me and Des this year. My mom couldn't make it, and usually my mom and aunt come all the way from the coast to visit, but they couldn't make it this year, so it's just me and him, but it'll be all right. We got us a turkey, a little ham, and some side dishes. He's cooking because I've got to work the day before, and it's usually awful. I probably won't get home to 9 or 10 o'clock at night, so that's something to look forward to, but not really. Alrighty, so these bruschetta bites, a snack that's older than Rome. My nose is running, I'm so sorry. I told you it's been hot and cold and it's been going back and forth, and I didn't feel great the other day, but I'm okay today, except for my nose. The locals will tell you that the country's favorite country bread, bruschetta, is a tradition as old as Rome itself. They're not exaggerating. Back in ancient Rome, olive growers would bring their harvest to the local press and sample the fresh olive oil slice of crispy bread, which, if you've ever had fresh olive oil, is really, really good. Really good. Modern folks top bruschetta with everything from pesto to salami, and our favorite, garlic and parsley. ready to taste this 2,000-year-old tradition. I am, and it comes in a zippy bag, so I don't have to rubber band it closed. Yes, I rubber band it, and I can smell the garlic already. Ooh, that is garlicky. Oh my good God! You see on the sides of all that? That's straight up garlic. Don't eat these if you're allergic to wheat. It's like croutons. These are good. A little messy, but good. I'm making a mess. I always make a mess. These are delicious. Really, really good. I wonder if they have other flavors. I like garlic, so this is okay for me, but I would be really interested in some other flavors. I love this. The zippy snacks. So I'm not tempted to eat all of it one sitting, because I will. I was like, after this, I'm going to finish that little bit of tiramisu bar I had. So our next one, I think this is our last one actually. It is. This is our last one for tonight. We have cranberry and sesame cookies. And they look like little waffles. Cranberry and sesame. Okay. It said mini cookies that taste like fall. When Arabs first brought sesame seeds to Italy, they never imagined how much of the staple they would become. These sesame crusted semolina bread. From sesame crusted semolina bread to highly sought after Ispica sesame grown. In Sicily, these seeds have become a common part of Italian cooking. They even make their appearance in desserts, like these delicious mini cookies flavored with sesame seeds and such a cranberry. The perfect autumn treat. I like sesame in desserts. Sesame fried balls. You can get at like Asian places. One of our neighbors that that works, or I think she still lives close to my aunt, would bring me and my brother. I don't remember where she said it was from. She said it was a Filipino candy. It was sesame seed caramel. It looked weird, but it was delicious. Then we have these little cookies. Oh, it says suitable for vegans. Which it is. There is no eggs or dairy in this whatsoever. These are pretty good. You know, I was expecting to be like super heavy on the sesame. And when you first bite into it, you taste the cranberry. But at the end, you get the sesame. But they're good. Different, but good. I still taste garlic though. But that is interesting. I like those, which is good for me because I can't have a lot of dairy anyway. So that's really good. I like different stuff like that sometimes. I know some people do, some people don't, but that's okay. So that is the end of our extremely, extremely tasty snacks this time. are really good. I'm not kidding. I enjoyed everything that was in those boxes. Especially that dang tiramisu cake. That was flat out scrumptious. Sorry it was kind of short, guys, but it happens sometimes. I do have 2 more unboxings to do at some point this week. So we'll see how we do. So we're gonna do Universal Yums. Usually gives us trivia. Go on our trivia train. Toot toot. So if you'd like to answer, you may. And if you don't, well, it's fine. That's cool. Who says, alright, number 1, before Italians started using tomato sauce, they topped their pasta with blank. Cinnamon, honey, fruit, or olive oil. Any guesses? Any guesses? I said, before Italians started using tomato sauce, they topped their pasta with blank. Cinnamon, honey, fruit, or olive oil. I say olive oil. That was a really loud smack, I'm sorry. I say olive oil. Alright, so before Italians started using tomato sauce, they topped their pasta with cinnamon, honey, fruit, or olive oil. I said olive oil. It's actually honey. Oh, okay. So when Arabs first brought pasta to Italy in the 13th century, it was served as a sweet dish doused in honey or sugar or both. Naturally, enjoying such a dish was a sticky affair, so people would eat it by raising an arm and tilting their heads back to catch dangling noodles. I'll eat pasta anyway. So when tomatoes came into the culinary scene in the 1700s, which they were not native to Europe, they came from South America. They took the country by storm. The original sweet version was mostly forgotten, but who knows, maybe honey pasta will make a comeback someday. If you were into that, you're into that, you know? Alright, number 2. When McDonald's opened its first Italian location in 1986, some protested by blank. Setting fire to hamburgers, singing the Italian national anthem, serving spaghetti outside, or throwing tiramisu at the front door. What you think? So when McDonald's opened its first Italian location in 1986, some protested by setting fire to hamburgers, singing the Italian national anthem, serving spaghetti outside, or throwing tiramisu at the front door. I say C, so the serving spaghetti outside. Any guesses? I really just taste garlic from those bruschetta bites thing. It's just all garlic. I'm surprised I could taste those little cookies. But then again, I like garlic. Some people don't, but I do. I use it in cooking a lot. You can ask Des. So when McDonald's opened its first Italian location in 1986, some protested by setting fire to hamburgers, singing the Italian national anthem, serving spaghetti outside, or throwing tiramisu at the front door. And it is C. A group of Italians cooked spaghetti to perfect al dente, then served it to the would-be patrons. Many Romans were outraged by the restaurant in 1986, calling it a degradation of Rome, and Americanization of Italian culture. Even though the chain restaurant did eventually thrive, they had to adapt to Italian tastes, such as adding menus items like Mediterranean salads, and a literal block of Parmesan cheese. Okay. I did tell most of my pen pals, because I have a few located in different places, that if I ever did visit, I'd have to go to McDonald's. But they're like, you have McDonald's there, why would you want to go to McDonald's? I said, your McDonald's tastes different from what I get here, so I have to at least try some McDonald's in a different country. All right, number 3. Rome is home to the wealthiest blank in the world. Bear, porcupine, or bear, cat, porcupine, or dog. It says Rome is home to the world's wealthiest blank in the world. Bear, cat, porcupine, or dog. Any guesses? Says Rome is home to the world's wealthiest blank in the world. Bear, cat, porcupine, or dog. And it looks like it is a cat. Tommaso is a black cat with a rough start, living his early life in the streets of Rome. But his life changed when Maria Assunta took him in and showed him all the love a kitty could ask for. Maria's affection for Tommaso was so great that when she passed away at age 94, she left him her entire $13 million fortune. Now Tommaso sits in the lap of luxury as well as in the lap of Maria's nurse who manages the dress, since cats aren't great at money management. They don't have thumbs either, but you know, that's really cool. We have a black cat, and her name's Antoinette, and he does nothing but look cute, so we pay her share of the rent. So we have number 4. Italy holds a record for the world's largest blank. Truffle, pizza, wine bottle, or wheel of cheese. I want to say pizza. What you guys say? Italian holds a record for the world's largest blank. Truffle, pizza, wine bottle, or wheel of cheese. So, Italy holds a record for the world's largest blank, which is either a truffle, pizza, wine bottle, or wheel of cheese. And it says, and B, so truffle and pizza. It says, that's right, Italy holds not 1, but 2 food-related world records. The biggest truffle ever was found in central Italy, weighing 4.16 pounds and sold for a whopping $61,250. And if you know what a truffle is, it's these little they grow close to trees. I don't like them. Some people do. I don't like them, but they usually use a dog or a pig to sniff them out. They come in white or black, and they're most of them about this big. This one was 4 pounds though, so it was a hefty one. And it says, as for the world's largest pizza, it was over 131 feet in diameter and consisted of 19,800 pounds of mozzarella cheese, 1,500 pounds of margarine, 550 pounds of rock salt. That's just to make the sauce. Good gosh. And since no oven could possibly contain a pizza that big, it had to be cooked in 5,000 separate batches. Goodness gracious. Can you imagine having to do that? Wow, wowee. That's, oh my goodness. Crazy. So, number 5, in 1325, 2 Italian city-states fought a war known as blank. The Battle of Tomatoes, the spoiling of the cheese, the War of the Saddle, or the War of the Bucket. What you think? In 1325, 2 Italian city-states fought a war known as the Battle for Tomatoes, the spoiling of the cheese, the War of the Saddle, or the War of the Bucket. And it looks like it is so they fought the War of the Bucket. Did Bologna and I guess Modena really go to war over a bucket? Not exactly. The common myth states that the war was triggered by a Melodies stealing a bucket from the Bolognese. I can say that wrong all the time. Then again, I don't say Bologna, I say Bologna. But anyway. But that part never actually, But that part actually happened much later. Most likely that the bucket was stolen as a trophy after the war had already ended. Even so, the name stuck, and you can see the bucket for yourself in Cordillera Giralandia or Giralandina, San Mardina. Add that to your bucket list. Ha ha ha. Okay, so they just have a feud, started a war, and someone stole a bucket to commemorate it and have a trophy. Alrighty. Which of the following was pioneered in ancient Rome? Fast food restaurants, fusion restaurants, gastropubs, or ghost kitchens? You know what a ghost kitchen is? It says, which of the following was pioneered in ancient Rome? Fast food restaurants, fusion restaurants, gastropubs, or ghost kitchens. Oh my lord, I told you I can't talk this evening. Alright, and it looks like it is A, fast food restaurants. Think fast food is a modern innovation. The ancient Romans would like to have a word with you. Eating establishments known as thermopolia were super popular among common folk of Rome, especially for those who didn't have a kitchen. Jars of food would be presented on a counter for customers to purchase. Sometimes counters were decorated with frescoes depicting the kinds of food sold. Look for a modern day fast food menu, and it feels like not much has changed. Which I can see that, you know, you have a picture of a burger and you point to that, and that's what you get. That makes sense. Number 7, Italy produces more blank than any other country. We have cheese, milk, tomatoes, or wine. I would say wine. Makes sense. So Italy produces more blank than any other country. Cheese, milk, tomatoes, or wine. Ooh, let's see. And I'm right, it is D. It says, what's better than a glass of Italian wine? 2 glasses of Italian wine. And if you're in Italy, you'll likely have even more than that because the country produces 25% of the entire global supply. Not only that, but Italy is also home to over 500 distinctive different grape varieties. So the sky is the limit when it comes to crafting unique vintages. And it says salute. That's kind of cool, actually. I would think that Spain and France would have more wine production than Italy, but hey, you learn something new every day. So number 8, and that's our last question. Blank was invented in Italy. Slapstick comedy, batteries, eyeglasses, or thermometers. It says blank was first invented in Italy. Slapstick comedy, batteries, eyeglasses, or thermometers. Could be any of them. And actually, it's all of them. All slapstick comedy, batteries, eyeglasses, and thermometers were all invented in Italy. The Italian inventors have created so many innovations that actually couldn't fit them all in one trivia train. With great minds like Galileo Galilei, Salvino Dallamani, in Italian's history, it's no wonder that the country birthed so many important innovations. A few other notable examples include the radio, newspapers, and most importantly, espresso machines. I know eyeglasses and the microscope were invented after Venice discovered how to make clear glass on the island using burnt, I think they call it saltwort, salty marsh plant. The salt included in the glass made it clear. And then people began playing with the little ground lenses they made of the glass. So you get eyeglasses, telescopes, and microscopes from that. So there you go. I've shared a fact with you guys. That's it for Italy, for Universal Yums. Italy down there. So, we got some more boxing to do because I'm behind. I don't know which one's next. And Universal Yums does not sponsor these videos. All they are just out of the kindness of my heart, showing and sharing snacks with you guys because I enjoy doing it. This box is really good, by the way. But if you do so feel moved to order your own box, please do. You're not making me tell you this or anything, but I mean, do it, try it, enjoy some snacks from somewhere else. So we will let you know when this is uploaded to YouTube. So please watch if you want to watch it again, or tell your friends, what have you. And we'll let you know when we have another stream coming up. Until then, I hope you guys have a good night and y'all stay safe. It is Thanksgiving week. I know some of y'all are traveling, so just be safe and careful out there. So, Commander Momo, we're gonna sign off for tonight and hope y'all have a good evening.